Hi Diane, it's nice to see you again.
Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good, thank you.
Okay. So I just want to go over everything that you filled out for me last time, like your food logs and everything like that. We want to go over your chief complaints because I know you came to me looking to resolve certain issues such as your headaches, your fatigue, your GI issues, your muscle cramps, and sometimes you don't feel like you have an appetite.
Right.
So based on your food log, let's talk about your diet first. I noticed that sometimes you tend to skip breakfast. How come you do that? What would you say the reason is? You don't have time, or you don't?
Yeah,
You're
I
not
just
hungry?
don't have time before work.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about your snacks? Do you ever snack?
Sometimes at work, but only if I have time.
And your lunch? Do you always eat lunch around the same time every day?
No, it varies.
Yeah. Is that because work is that busy?
Yeah, it depends when I have time to eat.
Okay. What would you say your dinners are like? Do you take out a lot, or you cook?
Mixture of both.
What time do you usually eat?
Around
It
like
depends.
5:30, 6, some nights later.
And what would you say your water intake is like? Do you drink enough?
No, very little.
How many cups would you say a day? 1? 2?
Maybe 3.
Okay. What about your sleep? How would you say your sleep is?
I don't sleep well at all.
No?
No, it's not very restful.
What time would you say you normally go to bed?
Around like 10, 11.
Do you wake up throughout the night?
Yes.
And what time do you normally wake up in the morning?
Around like either 5 or 7:45.
Okay. So I noticed based on your log, like we said, sometimes you skip your meals. There's little water consumption. Sometimes they're not always the most nutritious. I see that you do have your apple sometimes and your banana in the morning, which is good. And your water intake we'll have to work on a little bit. What about caffeine? You drink coffee?
Rarely.
Yeah. Okay. Because do you feel like you need it throughout the day?
Sometimes, yeah.
Okay. Do you add a lot of sugar?
No.
Creamer?
No.
Okay. All right.
Milk sometimes.
Okay. So based on this food log, I want you to try and incorporate more fruits and vegetables.
Yeah.
And one of the other things I want you to focus on is eating breakfast in the morning.
Okay.
So, because if you skip it, your energy is going to decrease throughout the day, and that could be reasons for your fatigue. Okay. So what do you think you could eat for breakfast? Would you eat eggs, cereal?
Maybe cereal or muffins.
Okay. As far as the cereal goes, just make sure you choose one that has less sugar. So go for like the more whole grains. Kashi's a good one. They have a good source of protein in there. Special K is not too bad. Try and stay away from Cheerios because Cheerios has a lot of sugar.
Oh, okay.
And you can always add your banana in there if you want to.
Okay.
So that'll be helpful. I noticed also that you don't have a lot of protein. Do you like to eat meat, or are you more of a vegetarian?
I like meat, but usually I do whatever's the fastest for dinner.
Because another option is you can always add like grilled chicken to your salad, or if you have steak at night, something like that. And whole grains. If you have your sandwich, what kind of bread would you normally use?
I try to do wheat bread.
Okay. As long as you want to incorporate more whole grains, because those will help you feel better too.
Okay.
Okay. What would you say your hungriest time of the day is?
Lunchtime.
Yeah.
Like mid-afternoon.
Like the days that you skip breakfast?
Yeah, probably.
If you skip breakfast, what time would you eat lunch then?
Probably around 12.
Okay. So again, just try and eat your breakfast in the morning, and then if you need like an apple before lunch, if you're struggling to make it to lunch, you can always do something like that.
Okay.
And what would you say about your portions? Do you think that they're big enough sometimes, or no?
Sometimes I don't think they are.
No. Okay. So we'll work on that too. Just make sure that you always have, like, when you try and have your protein and then your vegetables.
Okay.
And then if you need something like half a baked potato on the side, you could always do that too.
Okay.
Would you say that you binge on certain foods? Like, do you have cravings at night?
Not so much at night. Sometimes during the day I eat a lot of candy.
So you crave sugar?
Yeah.
Okay. And then we also want to make sure that we add more fiber to your diet, because I noticed that when it comes to your bowel movements, sometimes you say you have trouble with them. So we're going to want to add more fiber, and the water will also help move them along more easily, so then you don't feel as much discomfort. As far as your lab work goes, there's a couple things that when you go, I would want you to get tested for, just so we could get a better idea of your numbers. So as far as when it comes to dehydration, we want to look at your BUN, which is your blood urea nitrogen, because the higher your BUN, the more dehydrated you are. So that'll be a good determinant of that. And then the lower your BUN is, that means the less protein you're taking in. And based on your food log, it already looks like you don't have enough protein, so we want to up that a little bit. Also for dehydration, we would want to look at the creatinine levels, the albumin, and the potassium. And also if your red blood cells are high, that'll also be an indication of dehydration, along with your hemoglobin and your hematocrit. So I'll give you a list of everything, so when you go that you can ask them for these. And then tell me about the muscle cramps. What does it feel like when you experience them?
Kind of like sharp pains. Not as bad as Charlie horses. But
do they occur every day, once or twice a week?
Probably maybe every other day or every 3 days.
Tell me about your exercise regimen. Like how many days do you go a week?
3 or 4.
And what do you do there? Do you walk? Do you do cardio? Do you run?
I do the treadmill most of the time.
Do you run on the treadmill or walk?
Mostly run.
And do you try and up the intensity, or you always keep it at 1?
I try to up it, but most of the time I just leave it low.
Okay. Do you think that throughout the day you're drinking enough water to prepare for the gym?
Probably not.
Okay. Do you feel lightheaded when you're done exercising?
Some days, yeah.
Okay. Do you think that your workouts are too intense for the amount that you're taking in and for the amount that you're drinking?
I didn't think so, but
because that's something that we can look at, because again, based on your food log, it doesn't look like you're taking in enough calories. And then if you're going to the gym and you're there for 45 minutes and you're not drinking water throughout the day, you could be overdoing it. So first we'll work on your diet first again, and then we could do the gym. Do you do weight training at the gym?
I do some machines, yeah. Very little though.
Okay. These cramps, do they ever occur at night when you're sleeping?
Sometimes.
Okay. And then another thing that we could also do, you could also add like a recovery supplement to your drinks, if that'll help. Because those will help you recover faster and repair what your body has lost throughout the day. So we'll have more magnesium for your muscle cramps. So basically your obstacles as far as your meals go is the busy work schedule, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So what do you think about preparing your meals like on a Sunday for the rest of the week?
I could probably do that.
What would you have interest in eating for lunch? Like, could you do the salads and the grilled chicken?
Yeah, probably salads and grilled chicken, maybe sandwiches.
Would you eat any salmon? Do you like any fish?
No, but I could try it.
Okay, well, there's always different ways to prepare it, so you might end up liking it. And then dinners, you could also always prepare those ahead of time too, just so that when you come home, you don't have to worry about it. You don't have to stop at a fast food restaurant and make a poorer choice, you know. And what would you say your goals are? You want to be able to carry more water with you, right?
Right, yeah.
Do you carry water with you at work? Do you drink anything?
I have a water bottle.
Okay. Because I think the best thing for you, first we should, as far as your dietary goals, first I think we should work on not skipping any meals. And I think once you fix that, you'll notice that you have more energy and you won't feel as many headaches throughout the day. You won't feel as fatigued. So start with that. We could always make you a list of the food you're interested in. We could start with your cereal or an English muffin or whole wheat toast, stuff like that. And we'll increase the water intake. Because as far as your headaches go, I think if you increase the water and you don't skip your meals, you'll find that your symptoms are better. And that's the same thing with the fatigue. I think if you're eating more calories, you'll feel that you have more energy throughout the day, and then when you're at the gym, you won't feel so sluggish.
Okay.
And as far as the muscle cramps go, if we fix your diet a little bit, you'll incorporate more vitamins and minerals, and then that'll help that go away because you won't be deficient in those areas.
Okay.
Okay. Do you have any questions for me?
No.
Are all the goals clear? Does that all make sense?
Yes, definitely. You did a good job.
Okay. So if you have any questions, feel free to contact me.
Okay.
Okay?
Mhm.
And I'll see you in about 2 weeks.
All right, sounds good.
Okay.
Thank
Have a good
you.
one. You're
Thank
welcome.
you.